Hey everyone, I'm Omar and welcome back to Generation Joe. If you love 80s cartoons and the iconic G.I. Joe figures they inspired, you're in the right place. Today I'm excited to showcase my latest 1/6 scale custom, Lady Jaye. This version is heavily inspired by her Sunbow cartoon design rather than the original 3 3/4 inch toy. It always bugged me a little bit that the classic figure didn't look much like the Lady Jaye we saw on our television screens. So in creating this custom, I took cues from the Sunbow look, as shown with this Super7 Ultimates figure, particularly her uniform design and color scheme, giving her that true 80s cartoon look in a hyper detailed 1/6 scale form. But before we dive in, I have a surprise because Lady Jaye isn't complete without her most important companion, Flint. That's right, I'm going to show you my upgraded Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale Flint later in this video as well. Think of it as a little 2-for-1. And of course, I need your help in deciding my next build. Should I Kitbash Outback, the survival expert, or Tunnel Rat, the tunnel warfare and explosive specialist? Drop your vote in the comments below. As always, I'll start with the head sculpt. This time, while I'm mostly happy with the attitude and quality, I feel like the hair is just a bit too long. It doesn't quite match the shorter, messier cut Lady Jaye had in the cartoon, but for now it works. If I can track down a better sculpt with the right length and style, I might swap it later. I went with a layered uniform design that adds a lot of texture and detail while staying true to her Sunbow look. Her Special Forces patch on the left arm and a modern G.I. Joe logo on the right were printed using an inkjet printer on canvas paper, giving them a realistic fabric-like feel. Her web gear is more compact, reflecting her role as a quick reaction surveillance asset, operating close to the action. And what's surveillance without a camera? Instead of an old school film camera, I gave her a modern mirrorless digital camera with a massive telephoto lens. She's close, but not that close, so this setup lets her document intel from a safe distance. To handle all the data she collects, I also included a satellite-enabled field laptop, so she can upload footage in real time. Lady Jaye isn't just about gathering intel, she's a fighter too. For combat situations, I loaded her out with an H&K MP5 submachine gun, slung at the ready for CQB encounters, a 9mm in a drop leg holster, a quick reach knife in a brown leather sheath just like in the Sunbow cartoon, and of course her signature javelins. I didn't just settle for one javelin, I made several interchangeable heads for different tactical scenarios. She can carry all but the largest javelin on her backpack, staying true to the idea that Lady Jaye is always prepared. A few extra details that I love: the multi-purpose pocket in her vest packed with extra MP5 mags, the grappling hook javelin head tethered to her belt for quick deployment, her mixed material boots featuring pleather, fabric, real laces and rubber soles for ultimate realism, and to finish it all off, a custom display stand from Etsy's Display Heroes, complete with her name tag. Let's be honest though, Lady Jaye isn't complete without Flint. The original Sideshow 1/6 scale figure had a floppy, weak base body and a dated head sculpt, so I gave him a major upgrade. I swapped the body for something more posable and sturdy, and replaced the head sculpt with one that has a smug smirk that perfectly captures his personality. Together, these two figures look perfectly paired, just like in the cartoon. Here's how this Kitbash stacks up in my 3-part rating system. Ease of build, I give it a 4 out of 10. This one's a little bit tough. Parts are hard to find and some customization is needed, especially the javelins, which were cobbled together from multiple Hot Toys accessories, modifying them with a pin vise drill. Cost, I give it a 7 out of 10. Lots of small parts add up quickly, especially all the custom details in modern surveillance gear. The satisfaction level, 7 out of 10. While I love the result, I still want to find a more accurate short-haired head sculpt that would push the build closer to the correct look. As for sourcing parts, I've included as many links as I could in the description. Some items may be harder to track down, but I've done my best to list everything you'll need to build a version of a 1/6 scale Sunbow Lady Jaye. That's it for this build, but now it's your turn to decide what's next. Would you rather see Outback, the survival expert, or Tunnel Rat, the tunnel warfare specialist? And if you're a part of the Joe generation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Generation Joe. See you next time.